If there is one thing I don't enjoy about the warm season is how people begin to buy plants. I don't like the dirt getting all over the place. Some plants may attract too much bug life that I'm not really interested in having near me, but I can be appreciative of what they do for the ecosystem, the environment in general, and helping maintain food supply. Also, there are some that I'm genuinely kind of allergic to, like my skin will break out if I touch them, blah, blah, blah. You guys know that I like to think, and sometimes I do not necessarily have a lot of control over not thinking about certain things. But today, for some reason, after all these years, I had a random thought about we know that plants tend to be stationary. And the way that they spread their seeds and themselves is because things carry that stuff, either other bugs, the weather, the wind, erosion itself, whatever it is. If plants are known to be alive and to a degree are sentient, but they're just not to the degree that we think about us as, say, the animal kingdom, the way that we move and interact with our surroundings and things like that. We don't like to see animals in cages for the most part, say tigers and cats and dogs. We like for those living beings to see them roaming freely, just like humans can move about freely. Well, plants that are in a pot, would you consider them caged? And I know that it's a stupid question because you're already thinking, well, plants don't really move, they're stationary anyway. But think about it for a second. If you condemn a plant to remain in a pot for prolonged periods of time, and the little dirt that's in the pot is all the dirt they have access to, what about their roots though? Do they at some point not pierce through the pot? And they just need more space, and that's why ideally you'll plant this on the ground, in a ground that's more fertile, I guess. See how it's not really that stupid a question? If you deprive a plant of having its roots spreading deep, deep, deep underground, would you consider plants caged if they're in a pot? Personally, I think so. I like to think of potted plants now. For some reason, it occurred to me today that they're trapped. That's their version of being in a cage. We put cats and dogs in kennels or on leashes. Well, a plant that's not planted on the ground is caged. What do you guys think? I can't believe I never thought about this before, but today it just hit me. I had to write it down.